Hey guys, it's Fury. Welcome to a new tutorial. As some of you may know, I've been working on an adventure map that makes use of a lot of background doors using teleporters and shadow paint. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you 3 examples of this effect that I use in my map. And I'm not just going to show them to you, I'm going to show you how to make them. So, let's go. Okay, so first, we're going to put a teleporter here and a teleporter there, and then actuate these. I am using the Grand Design and the actuation rod to make it quick and easy. Now I'm just going to connect these 2 teleporters with red wire, and actually I'm going to run that to about there, I think. Okay. Now, we're going to surround this teleporter with boreal wood wall. 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 5 up. Like that. This is just like the outer wall of the house. Okay. Now, we're going to use blue dynasty wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. And white dynasty wall next to it. Just like that. And you could already kind of see it taking form. Next, I'm just going to put this right there for now. Okay. Now, wood shelf. Hammer the wood shelf twice so that it looks like a staircase going up in there. And actuate that also. Now, we're going to put the chain right here. And hammer the teleporter 3 times so that it's sloped inwards like that. And it looks like this doorway is open. Almost finished now. All we gotta do now is using shadow paint. We have to paint the teleporter with shadow paint and that little staircase in there with shadow paint. And then we're just gonna do 2 more little spots of shadow paint right there. And we're done. It's basically an open doorway that you can see inside the house, or inside the building or office or whatever you want to make, a staircase leading up to the right, and across the entryway room, you can see another little open doorway. Okay, for this one, we're gonna make a little simple cave entrance. And we're gonna keep this pretty simple, as I just said. But then I'm gonna show you a more detailed version afterwards, just an example. If you feel like spending a lot of time on it, you could add like a ton of details to this. But for this particular little build, we're just gonna make it really simple. Just put some stone wall up around these teleporters. Actually, I will... Here, let's slope it down a little bit so it looks sort of cave-like, I guess. We're just not gonna add a ton of detail because I want to do it fast. Alright. So now up here, do the same thing, pretty much. Alright, whatever, that'll be fine. Now, we are gonna paint the little cave entrance, and we're done. No, just kidding, we're not done. Paint this one over here. Okay. And gotta put a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. No problem. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do, let's paint the teleporters while we're at it. Alright. Now, I'm going to add some stone like this around both sides. So just 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. And then, because I have the we're just gonna actuate this, actually. Just like that. And then actuate this down here. And then we're going to slope this like so. And also up here, just like that. Okay, so now actually what I'm gonna do is gonna add some more stone around the outside just to blend it in a little bit more. Actuate this. And then do the same thing down here. And actuate that. Okay, so now it kind of blends in a little more. Doesn't look so bad. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like with a good deal more detail added to it. Got some more plants out here, some more of like a cave shape with some, you know, some moss and plants just kind of growing all over it, a little waterfall here. And the way that I shaped it is, you know, just by adding regular stone and then stone blocks, not stone wall, and then just hammering that into like slopes, and then you actuate it so you can shape everything. You know, that's exactly what I did with the cave entrance. And then I actuated some dirt and stuff. All right, now, last but not least, we have a dungeon entryway, teleporter doorway thingy. Okay, so 2 teleporters, as always. We're just gonna put some stone slab wall up like this. Probably out to like around there on both sides. Now, I'm gonna put some wood wall on both sides of the teleporter. 4 on each side. Okay. We're gonna put a boreal wood lamp on each side on top of those wood walls, like that. All right. Now, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone slabs, and then 5 more stone slabs, and then we're gonna hit both sides twice to slope it in like that, and then we are going to actually, we're gonna get rid of that stone slab right there, and we're gonna slope these in as well. Now, I'm going to put some wood platforms, I think right there, probably. Yeah, just like that. And we're gonna hammer these to the down position, these bottom ones. Just like that. And then we're gonna put books across the top one, like that. Skip a space over here, and then go 1, 2, and then the same thing on this side. 1, 2. And then we're gonna put books over here on both sides. Just like that. So this is a good one for like a library also, but library, dungeon, that type of thing. I'm gonna put a detonator over here because we're gonna use the detonator as a switch. And put a skull like that, perfect. And bone wall right there, bone block wall. Now, what do I have to do? Well, first off, we have to actuate that skull. All right. And we're gonna actuate this bottom wood platforms right there. Okay. Now we're gonna put stone slab right there, I think. Let's see, let me just check. Yeah, perfect. And then same thing on this side. Now put a spear rack right here. Now we just gotta paint things. We're gonna paint the teleporter with shadow paint. Then we're gonna paint the wall back here with shadow paint. Then we're gonna switch to black paint, and we're gonna paint this platforms, these 3 platforms with black paint, and then these 3 with black paint, plus the books with black paint. So it adds like depth. They're like the books and the shelves are lost in the shadows back there. And then we're gonna paint the detonator black as well. Okay, now we're just gonna connect the teleporter to this teleporter, just like that. And we gotta get rid of these as well. These actuators over here. All right, so you find a house, go inside this house. Hey, it looks cool in there. And then go inside, blah, blah, blah. In the back of the house, you go to the garage, go down into some basement, and then you find like a cave. So you go inside this cave, boop, and come outside, come out of the cave, like up on some mountain or whatever. And then you, at the top of the mountain, you find a dungeon, and inside of the dungeon, you see this doorway, and you're like, wow, that looks pretty cool. What happens if I do this? Oh, and then you enter some kind of like torture chamber thing. Not that I'm doing that at all. That's not what I'm doing. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. pretty short little tutorial on how to make 3 different types of background doorways using teleporters and shadow paint. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.